Hi, my name's Darren from GLW Feeds, and I'm going to introduce you to our topical 2 minutes on heat stress. Lots of information in the press and elsewhere on heat stress and global warming at the moment, and just wanted to look for myself about how this is affecting things in some of the cow sheds in the UK. So back in the spring, earlier this year, I took some measurements on a farm. The outside temperature was measured at 11 degrees C. Humidity was 40%, and as the picture shows, it was a typical spring, cool and blustery morning. Inside the shed, the temperature was 15.6 degrees and the humidity 57. That's with our cool, blustery day outside. If we look at the temperature, which was 15.6, it puts us across here. And if we look at the humidity at 57, puts us here. And as you can see, it's just crossed the fertility threshold. So the THI, temperature humidity index, is telling us that we're just inside having an effect potentially on the cow's fertility. We haven't crossed the threshold in terms of performance. There was a study done across several years, 2013 to 15, over 20,000 cows in Germany. And what you can see here is that as the THI, temperature humidity index, increases, conception rate decreased. So for our THI 60 for the shed I was looking at, marked on the graph here, you can see that we're just starting to show effects of conception rates being decreased. Also, cows showing themselves for service or as bulling, and the effect on fertility as these temperatures increase. Again, the same study shows that, again, THI increasing, inseminations per cow decreasing. So you can see here that when you put our value on for this shed on this spring, cool, blustery day, again, we're on this slippy slope in terms of cows presenting themselves for service. So really from there, just some discussion points. I think I've answered the question for myself and hopefully for you, but do we need to start paying more attention to heat stress? And also, do we need to consider the effect on fertility as well as, or rather than, further down the road of significant heat stress? And are we using tools available to us, for instance, the THI monitor on farm? Some costs that can be associated and effects of what's happening. So at 14 degrees, fertility begins to decrease. At 14 to 22 degrees C, 5% less cows are presented for service, conception rate reduces, and 20% of cows will slip a cycle. We go higher up the temperature range and you can see the increase in less cows for service, conception rate reducing, and cows slipping a cycle as well. So on the first range, it's a cost to the business on around about £16 a cow, and as we get hotter and more humid, this increases to £36 a cow. So if that resonates with you and you're interested to discuss things further, you can scan the QR code that's on the screen at the moment, and that will take you to the Equalizer website where you can register for a THI monitor. You can also visit GLW Feeds as the site address there, or of course give us a call on the telephone number too. And thank you very much.